Good morning, world. We have just sat down to breakfast, just looking at the menu options. This morning we were going to go for a hike up to the viewpoint, but when we woke up at 7 the sky looked a bit cloudy and grey and there was a thunderstorm scheduled for around 10 AM, so we decided to leave it for today and we're going to try and do it tomorrow instead. We didn't want to get up there and then be stuck in a storm or something. So we just had a lazy morning, had a lay in, and now we're having breakfast, and then we might go for a dip in the pool and a walk on the beach later, I think. The breakfast comes with a choice of tea or coffee and an orange juice. I went for tea, Jay went for coffee. Mine's a do-it-yourself tea, a mug of hot water and a bag. How's the coffee?
Looks like it's got milk in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it's not, it's just the foam. It's alright, actually.
Yeah, good one.
It's alright.
They did actually give us a little pot of milk as well, so I might put some of that in my tea.
I just checked my phone and we've been mentioned as one of the top 15 travel vloggers on YouTube by a blogger called Girl Traveller, and this is important to me because there are so many of these blogs going around and articles going around, and they always mention the same travel vloggers over and over and over again. And I've always thought to myself, well, we put in a lot of effort into our videos and I feel like we should get a mention, but you can't really force that kind of issue. So to be mentioned naturally without having to submit anything and just seeing a notification in the morning to find out that we're finally getting included on lists like that after almost 5 years of making videos about travelling and, you know, expat life, it's nice. It means that we're reaching a level where we get noticed without having to try and get seen. It's just happening on its own. So it's a good sign. It means that the growth of the channel is going the way that it should, up. Eden's just going for a little wander around the grounds at the Long Beach Inn. There was something else we were talking about last night as well, about having a child. We were saying that there's not many people out there, if any, making travel with a baby look good or even exist. A lot of the bloggers and travellers that we followed for many years, when they've had kids, they've completely given up on their life of travel or expat life or whatever to go back to regular jobs and do regular life things because I'm not sure. Do they feel like that's what you have to do when you have a baby? I don't know. But in our heads, we've been building this foundation so that we can still be there with our child, not have to go to a cubicle and take a regular job so that we can raise our child together. And if it works, if we can make this happen and carry on into the future, I'm hoping that we can really represent family life in a different light, because that's exactly how we see it. That's exactly how we've planned for it to be. So if it works out that way, that will be amazing, that we've managed to build a foundation that allows us to do that and really spend time with our child.
Straight for the treats.
I've also often thought that we don't really fall into a typical category because we're not really backpacking, vlogging, travel video makers. We're not really true expats because we never really thought we were going to stay in Thailand forever, and it's the same with Portugal. We don't think we're going to be there for life. We believe that we're going to go there and see how it feels and then perhaps move on. And eventually we may go to the UK, we may go to Wales and buy a house there and make videos there, daily vlogging. And will that feel like travel to other people because we're from that country? It's difficult to say. So what category do we fit in? We don't know. In some ways we dip into many different categories and don't fall into one specifically. And maybe that's a good thing. Also, you're an anomaly, aren't you? Leading a dog. Most people... Yeah. Most people don't bring their doggies with them, do they? They leave them behind. What do you think of my hat? I'm wearing a little hat. Sasha went for the pancake breakfast but said, "Hold the bacon, I don't want no bacon." Yes. And I don't know why, but some mangoes have appeared. They must just be seasonal. I went for the Spanish omelette, but I said, hold the ham. I don't want no ham. So we're sticking to the vegetarian theme at the moment. Enjoy your pancakes.
Thanks.
The breakfast at the Long Beach Inn is really good, and also they don't charge you any fee to have your pet with you, because some of the other hotels in this area are not as good as this, and they charge you 300 baht extra, and they give you a newspaper in the morning, which is quite rare, isn't it? So we've got a copy of the Bangkok Post to read with our breakfast. Very good.
Okay, breakfast is done. We sat there for a little while. I read the paper, Jay studied the map, and I think we're going to go and have a little dip in the pool now.
It's funny how, even though we're only about 45 minutes from our house in Hua Hin, it feels like we're on holiday. This town is completely different to where we live. Really relaxed feel. And just staying in a hotel, in a different bed, in a different environment, and you get that feeling of relaxation that you get when you go abroad. It makes you think about what a holiday really is. It's just a break from normality, and you could do it in your own country if you found somewhere nice and peaceful that you really love. We did it when we went to Wales from the UK, and that was amazing. And I think that's something we've learned from all the travels that we've done with Eden, in expat life, and around the world. You don't have to be in another country to feel like you're on holiday. I'm happy that we discovered that, because now it helps us to realise that happiness is a feeling you get, and it's not about how much money you spend or how far you travel. Right now, we're happy. From one jacuzzi to another, eh? We were in this situation just the other day in our own pool.
And same situation, do not worry, no cause for alarm.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's not heated.
It's not heated. We've decided to change location. Jay fancies a swim in the sea, so we're gonna get Eden and walk down to the beach and have a dip in the sea. Hello, would you like to go swimming?
Maybe. The tide is really far out, so we're going to have to do a fair bit of walking to get to the water. Still walking. I think we've walked about a kilometre. I'm going to leave my shoes on this boat. I wonder if there's ever a time of day when you can walk all the way over to the island. How are you? How are you? Are you enjoying that? It's very warm, isn't it? Hello, monster. Swimming in the sea? Yeah, consumed. You have to walk for ages to be able to completely immerse yourself in the water here. Can't tell the distance, but it's very shallow and very warm. Warmer than the swimming pool. Mud bath.
What are you doing, you silly?
You in a mud bath? Yeah. You enjoy that?
Yeah.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun.
We're now showered and dressed. We're going to head out for lunch, but before we do that, I want to get a nice drone shot of the car on the beach before the sun goes in, just in case. You got to take opportunities when they rise, otherwise you might miss out. Especially when you've got so few days left in Thailand. Okay, I'm going to get out here and do some droning. See you in a bit. Do some slow driving for me.
I will. Okay, done one lap of the road. He's still droning out there though. Don't know if he wants me to go again yet or if he got what he wanted. We'll find out. Alright, looks like he's landing it, so he must have got his shots. All good?
I think we got it, yeah. I have to watch it back and see. That was a little bit more challenging than I thought. The wind is quite strong and the car was going quite fast, so I had to go full speed and try and get a smooth shot at the same time. So I don't quite know how it turned out. I know I lost the car a few times in the shot.
It's funny because I thought I was going slowly.
Yeah, but I guess for a drone,
20 to 30.
I think this drone's maximum speed is probably about 60 kilometers per hour, so I'm almost going top speed just to keep up. We're now changing location. Sasha wants me to get a drone shot of some cows.
No, palm trees.
Some palm trees.
I think there's cows in the field too though, but I just think it looks like a really pretty scene, so.
Nice thing to remember.
Yeah.
Right, I'll do it. If anybody's wondering why I'm not showing any of these drone shots in the edit, it's because it's being reserved for our leaving Thailand video, which will be going up when we leave Thailand in a few weeks. Or a week and a half now, or less than a week. Well, less than a week. But I will show you what it looks like on the preview after I've done this shot.
So I just think this looks really stunning with all the palm trees and the mountains and the green. And when I think of Samoa, I think of this kind of scene, all the palm trees. So I think it'll make a nice shot. This person has started a fire on the beach for some reason. Not sure what they could be burning. And we have liftoff. Alright, it's coming back home now. Got the shots.
We're going to take the drone back now to charge it, so then we're going to get some lunch. Let's have a quick look at these shots on the screen. So you can see I was struggling to keep up with the car here, and then I was overtaking the car, and then I didn't know how close I was to the road, following the car at full speed. Yeah, that would look nice. That'll be in the final video.
Right, the drone is charging. Eden has been stroked. And we are walking to get some lunch now. We're going to go to the Dolphin Bay Resort, which is just at the end of our road, and eat there. Okay, lunch is done. It was 539 baht for a Greek salad, a vegetarian, what was yours?
Tartane vegetarian.
Tartane vegetarian.
But it was basically sourdough bread with salad on it and cheese. It's quite nice.
Yeah, and French fries, and a banana shake and a watermelon shake.
Now we're just on the beach. Sun's going down. It's the end of the day. I backed the car up onto the sand behind us over there to take a picture. Sasha's collecting some shells, which is probably a bad move considering we're about to leave. We're going to have to transport those shells with us, fragile ones. Get any?
Yes, it's not a bad move.
Let's see the loot.
I got some tiny ones.
Yeah,
They
they're
won't
nice.
break.
You put them in a little glass jar.
Yeah.
It's been a good day today. Definitely has been nice. I like swimming in the sea with Eden, that was lovely. Feels nice to be in Thailand. Some tears were shed, but off camera in the car earlier. But we're excited to move on now. We're going to end the vlog here. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this vlog. Don't forget to subscribe to this daily vlog, and also to our other channel, These Tiny Moments. There's a link in the description below for you to do that, so you can follow us when we move on. Adventure's not over yet, so we will see you tomorrow. Bye.